T-Fit here, people. Fit Bully TV. I'm here with Stan, the dog training man.
Iron Sharp
K9, people. Listen, today we're going to talk about drivers. Again, YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, people. Drivers are everything when you want to get yourself up and do something. When you're motivated to get a house, what do? You work a little bit harder, you save. When you want to go on vacation, you might lose 5-15 pounds, especially you women. Just so you can be like getting the bathing suit a little bit. Motivation is everything in life. Well, not everything in life, but it matters. So when you want your dog to participate and, you know, on recall, sit, whatever, you got to understand what drives your dog, and then you got to work those drivers. So talk to them about drivers.
Well, drivers, let's put it in terms everybody can make sense of. So I associate any reward that the dog's getting to their paycheck. Whenever they're working with us, whenever they're interacting, they are working, so they have to get paid for that. So you find what your dog likes, whether it's a tug, whether it's a handful of treats, or some dogs even like a good old belly rub, but they have to get a paycheck. And when they find that paycheck, you can make them work, and they'll do a lot of things for you.
That's it?
Hey, this simple. Keep it simple, man.
Okay, look, one of the things he did, he just went too technical on you and forgot to be a little bit more, you know what I mean? So, again, when we talking about drivers, people, a lot of times some people think that the dog is just going to do what that you want it to do. But part of driving, even when you're doing treats, is what? Keeping the treat kind of like at the nose and leading it somewhere. Anytime, if you got in the car with somebody, say, where are we going? Motherfucker, you riding. I'm driving. I know where we going. But I've literally saw a friend of mine, and I've seen many people, after leaving a session with Stan, and then putting the treat here, like, hey, come on, come here. That ain't gonna drive the dog nowhere. When you're actually driving the dog, you're basically leading that motherfucker to a right or wrong.
Your motivation, the
Ego,
motion.
come here, keep going.
Your motion is gonna get them to follow the lead, like you said. When you get in the car, if you're driving, you know exactly where you're going, and your dog has to understand that too. So if I want my dog to come to me, rock, I'm gonna move away from him and get him motivated to come to me. Hey, me asshole.
I got the treat. Look, he treat driven, see? I got the juice though. But he played with that thing too. Good.
So now he knows that there's motivation, there's a driver for coming to me, so out. Rock. Here.
See that right there? See the puppy?
Yes.
Ego, sit. Ego, sit. 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 Good boy. It's a lot going on right now, people. Listen, Ego's only about 12 weeks old. He's a baby. But you saw how engaged he was when I was leading him, driving him crazy with the smell of this green tripe, True Beast, ex-dog. Going in a plug right now. But true story, this shit is crack. Am I lying?
Hey, use the code Rocco33.
There you go. I ain't got no code, so that's fine. But listen, drivers are everything, people, when you want to get your dog to really do something. And this is basically kind of step one in getting your dog to participate in what some people call obedience, we call safety. How safe is your dog? If your dog doesn't come when you call it, your dog ain't safe. And some people say, well, it's a dog. That dog is a reflection of you. And when your dog is acting up, like if you got kids and kids acting up, it make you look bad, don't it?
It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel bad on the inside.
There you go. And I can't stand a baby kid. So, anything else, man?
Find what makes your dog chick and use that.
Love is the thing too.
Yeah.
Love is the thing. If I pet Maya, she'll walk 15 miles. Treats, she like food. But boy, you talking about you want her to do something, you just pet her. And she'll walk with a drag bag as far as I want her to walk.
Because eventually they'll get full.
Yeah.
They'll be tired of playing. Is that dog working for you or not?
And that's a whole nother thing. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Making sure you know how to create love with your dog and make sure the dog just ain't doing what you teach it to do. The dog will go a lot further for you when it loves you to death. Mm-hmm. I've experienced that, and I did a video on that when I first came into back into the dog space. A dude that I knew from years ago who met one of my dogs, he commented, he says, that means that really rang true, Trev, because he had a dog named Franco. And Franco was a dog that, loved him, but he ain't love him. And there is a difference, people, believe me. So, stay tuned. As I said, we're going to bring training videos, information, so you can better your dog and better your household. T-Fit, Fit Bully TV, signing off for Iron Sharp K9, Stan the Dog Man.